Alright, we're doing some Python programming. This is my website, gotomath.com, and of course my YouTube channel. So in this particular, let's see, open recent file. In this one here, in the previous video, in tutorial 3, we found the average of three numbers, and we introduced the input statement. In this one here, we're going to do pretty much kind of the same, except this time we're going to do a little math maybe. Okay, so in this particular one here, we're going to find the profit. And if you remember, profit is equal to revenue minus cost. So you get to learn a little math while you're doing some programming here. That's the whole purpose of the videos that I'm going to be doing. Alright. Okay, so what is the revenue? The revenue function is going to be defined as, and we'll go ahead and use this as a comment here. We'll just say revenue. Revenue is price times the number of items sold, and your cost, we'll just say C, is equal to the marginal cost times X minus the fixed cost. Okay, so to find the profit, we're going to need to know this stuff here. Now we're just going to define a variable like, for example, the price of the item. Yeah, P is equal to the price of the item. So we're going to say that the price of the item, alright, this is not going to really change. We'll say the price of the item is $10. Alright, the price of the item is $10. And we'll say M, which is the marginal. This right here is called the marginal cost. And we'll say that it is, I don't know, $5. Alright. And then the rest of the stuff, we're going to do input statements. How's that? So X is the number of items made and sold. And so we'll say X. Now remember, we'll need to convert this into an integer. Input, right, number of items made or sold, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so that'll be an input statement there, and we need to go all the way back to here, and let's see what else. Fixed cost, we'll let F be the fixed cost. Whoops. So the fixed cost, this will be something that we input into to it. So the fixed cost is this here. So we're kind of making a calculator, I guess you could say. And now we want to calculate the profit. We're going to calculate the profit. So let's just, oops, PRFIT. The profit is equal to, now remember, it's equal to the revenue minus the cost. So the revenue is P times X minus, and we'll start a parentheses here, and so our cost equation is MX minus F, as you can see up here. Okay, so M, which is actually embedded into the program here, that's not going to change, times X, this is the number of items made, plus, that is supposed to be a plus, not a minus. What am I doing? Alright, plus your fixed cost. Okay, and F. Yep. Okay, so this thing's going to output. Okay, so we're going to print out the profit is, right, comma, and profit. See that? Okay, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, print out the profit is. Alright, Okay, so let's go back and make sure everything's correct here. So remember, profit is equal to the revenue minus the cost. So P is the price of the item that's being sold, so it's $10, whatever the item is. Okay, so this could be dress shirts or something. A shirt, a t-shirt, right? T-shirt is $10. X is the number of t-shirts that you sell, and that would be your revenue. Okay, and then your marginal, sometimes they call this the variable cost, marginal cost. This is X would be the number of items made, and F is your fixed cost, like your setup cost, and that is usually fixed and it doesn't change. So whatever it took to get these t-shirts made, right? Anyway, let's just run the program here. So we're going to learn a little bit of Python plus. Ooh, we got invalid syntax. Better check that out. What's going on here? F, it doesn't like that. I don't know why. I don't. Let's see. Oh. By the parentheses. We got two parentheses over here. We need to have two over there. Okay, there. I see it now. I see it. I see it. Whoa. What is going on here? Oh. Same thing here. Okay, that ought to fix it. Okay, so the number of items made. The number of items. Now this is the number of items made or sold, either one. And so let's say that we sold 20 items, right? And our fixed cost was $30, and so therefore our profit is 70. The profit is 70. Now remember, this other stuff, the price of the item. Now we can actually, this really doesn't make any sense. Let's do F. Let's go ahead and fix that in here. We'll say F is the fixed cost is $100. Let's say. Okay. And let's say, let's see, number of items made or sold, and we'll say let's let this be the price of the item. How's that? Price of the item. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so marginal cost, that's staying. Fixed cost, marginal cost, fixed cost. We're going to be inputting the price of the item and then the number of items that are going to be sold. These are going to be the two variables here, which actually I need to do P here, right? Okay, price for P and X. Okay, let's do that. That makes more sense, really. Okay, so the number of items made or sold, or let's say sold. So let's say we sell 100 items and the price of each item is $20, and we made a profit of $1,400. $1,400. Now, what's actually a lot of problems, they'll ask you, how many items do you need to make or sell in order to break even? In order to break even, right? And you can always play around with this. Of course, we'll have to run the program again, but anyway, so you see, so we made a little calculator here, basically. Made a little calculator, and we're going to be doing a lot of this. We could have made these input statements too if we wanted to, right? Input everything. So you never know. This could be changing. All right. Okay, so I think this is tutorial number 4, and we're going to be moving on. In the next one, we're going to be talking about how to come up with some random numbers, generate some random numbers, and come up with a word problem. Okay, I think we're going to be doing this exact same formula here, finding the profit, but we're going to actually come up with an application problem. All right, word problem displayed up on the screen, introducing some random numbers. All right, see you in the next tutorial.